Iran's internet is returning, but not for everyone. Iran is a country of more than 92 million people. Yet today, much of its population is living behind an invisible digital wall. After nearly 3 weeks of one of the harshest internet shutdowns in modern history, limited connectivity is beginning to return in Iran. But this return is not normal. It is controlled, it is selective, and it is temporary. On January 8th, Iranian authorities abruptly cut off internet access across the country. Officials claimed the move was necessary to counter what they described as terrorist operations. Human rights groups, however, say the shutdown was aimed at stopping information from spreading about a violent crackdown on anti-government protests. A fragmented return to connectivity. In recent days, some Iranians have reported brief and inconsistent access to the internet. For many, connectivity appears only after repeated attempts. Sometimes it lasts a few minutes. Sometimes it disappears entirely. Government-linked sources have claimed mobile internet services are being restored, but on the ground, users tell a very different story. Major online platforms appear and disappear throughout the day. Connections are unstable. Access is unpredictable. Internet analysts say this is not a genuine restoration. Instead, it looks like authorities are actively testing and adjusting new systems to block and allow traffic in real time. Who gets access and who doesn't? Cybersecurity experts believe Iran has now introduced a tiered internet system. Under this system, some people face a complete blackout. Others can access only domestic platforms. A very small group receives limited international connectivity. Observers suggest that only individuals or institutions approved by the government are being granted partial access. Some users have reported brief connections to services such as Google Meet, Telegram, Facebook Messenger, or FaceTime, often just long enough to contact family members abroad. But these connections are fragile, frequently dropping without warning. VPNs, a brief window to the outside world. Whenever even a small amount of data transmission is possible, some users attempt to use VPNs to bypass restrictions. Experts explain that as long as a single bit of data can pass through a network, there's a chance a VPN might work, even if only temporarily. However, authorities appear determined to block these tools. New filters, stronger firewalls, and aggressive monitoring are being deployed to prevent VPN access and maintain strict control over connectivity. Rationed internet for businesses. Economic pressure has forced the government to introduce tightly controlled internet access for select businesses. In some cities, members of chambers of commerce reportedly receive just 20 to 30 minutes of unfiltered internet per day. Access only after multiple stages of identity verification, supervision during online activity. If work is not completed within the allotted time, the entire verification process must be repeated. Some business owners say they were also required to sign written commitments promising not to send any files related to protests. Many describe the system as humiliating, inefficient, and economically paralyzing. A human rights crisis hidden by silence. Human rights organizations say internet control has played a critical role in suppressing information about the government's crackdown. Thousands of protester deaths have already been confirmed, with many more cases still under review. Activists warn the final toll could be far higher. Without free internet access, documentation of these events has been delayed, distorted, or entirely blocked from reaching the outside world. What lies ahead? Internet freedom observers warn that this situation may not be temporary. Instead, Iran may be accelerating long-planned efforts to isolate the country from the global internet and replace it with a tightly controlled domestic network. Analysts studying web traffic patterns say a full return to open, unrestricted internet access may never happen. Final words. The internet is returning to Iran, but freedom is not. There is connection, but no voice. There is data, but the truth struggles to escape. This is the digital reality of Iran today.